Are we live?
Hey,
The little notification says that we're live. Just went up, but just wanted to double check that we're live real quick, please. Folks, welcome back. It's been a little bit, but we're back to it. We're going to be talking about surging. We're going to be talking about sparks. And we're talking about 151 reasons why we're in a boom. Ernie is collecting again. He's selling again. It's news to all of us, really, at this point. But you know, the boom's the boom. What you gonna do? How are you? How are you? How are you doing? Looks like you
bad
got
boom,
your
bad boom. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the boom comes for you?
when you're booming too. Looks like you got a lot of stuff in your background that's booming right now.
Oh, this little thing. Oh, it's nothing, fool. You should see my warehouse. I promise.
Oh, ooh, we got the warehouse going.
Yeah, that's a cool background you got there. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay relevant with all these Pikachu's. It's all that anyone can ever talk about is Pikachu, so might as well have a little Pikachu background. A reader.
A
Do you know
reader.
this one's a reader?
Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I could tell by the shading.
And
Mhm.
this one's got a little beaner. And this one's Gomier.
That's hard.
This
Yeah.
one's Uyurmer.
Mhm. It's actually cool. Yeah, I actually think those cards are probably slept on. Um,
Yeah,
but what's up
Pikachu
with
V
you, man? How
Union.
you? We haven't talked
Yeah,
hobby in a minute. How you doing?
doing good, dude. This whole past week, I've been really alone. Just
Oh,
sitting at my little desk, messaging you, getting left on red. Hey, bro, you try and go live? And you're like, nah, fool, nah, fool. We're not even in a boom. I have my doubts. So that's my life so far, dude. Um,
well,
just
basically every second I list in a boom is like 100 seconds in that I list when we're not in a boom.
yeah. Can we dig into that? Because a
Okay,
certain pillar.
I was listing when there was no boom,
Mm-hmm.
and I was making 0.01 cent an hour. Now though, it's a solid 10 cents an hour. We're booming, baby. List your book, list it. You're printing.
Because the theory is that when you're not in a boom and you're listing, you're basically, listing at normal speed, normal time. But when you're listing in a boom, every hour you put in is like 10 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Every hour that you're playing Call of Duty in a boom is 10 hours more irresponsible.
Yeah.
Also, it goes the
Mm-hmm.
other way. Also, every time you hang out with your girl in a boom, you're losing money 10 times harder.
Anytime you want to go have a fun experience, non card related,
You messed up.
you are literally wasting 10x the amount
Mm-hmm.
of money.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you might be getting an enjoyment, but you're losing so much money that it's off the scales because we're booming.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even bowl with the boom in the back of my head. I have to go home and boom. I can't even bowl. I'm like, yo, I got a headache.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think I.
your
Oh,
your grandma's dying. It's time to go say your
whoa,
goodbyes. No, we're in a boom.
bro,
I'll say you
relax. It's
later.
2 p.m.
Oh, my fort. Yeah,
It's way too early.
way too early. It's all right. I took it real dark. Real. What else is an experience? Oh, let's go on the roller coaster. Let's have some fun. Let's go wait in some lines. No, you should be listing because every listing is 10 listings in a boom. It's
It's
just simple
actually
math.
it's silly to do anything else in a boom. We're booming. Let's go. It's time. All your training is right now.
Yeah. Like we wanted to come on here and talk about skateboarding. We want to talk about, lifting weights, talk about nutrition. Hell, maybe even we might talk a little bit about politics and the Ukraine and whatever. But no, that would be a complete waste of time because we're booming right now. We can't
Yeah.
talk anything about anything else other than surging sparks ETBs and Paldea Fates ETBs. That's it. You literally put in the title Pokemon ETB Talk Market. So we're going to be talking about the market of Pokemon ETBs.
Okay, speaking of Pokemon UPCs,
Oh, okay.
Let me find out I'm back in the hobby. The reason the cars that I thought I was gonna get $30 for, they're 150, chat. And it jolted me back into the hobby because now out of nowhere I'm a market philanthropist. I'm a market savant. I'm a Nostradamus. Oh no, English Mew went up, everybody. Gun to my head. I didn't know it was gonna happen. I promise.
He promises he's not a market savant,
So
everybody.
I was gonna stay out. I was gonna go get healthy eating habits and a gym membership. But now the boom and the fact that I listened to a former pillar means that I'm back, baby. We're back. We're bankrolled
We're super back.
and we're feeding CNG this week. So I'm juiced. You good, bro? He's not good, chat. Anywho, let's see what's going on with the chatty here.
Sorry, I think my internet just cut out.
You're
Jeez.
good.
My internet
TCG House
cannot
says,
handle the boom.
yeah. TCG says, y'all are getting me through the workday. Bless you, boys. Yikes. Basic trainer, good question. How do you make money in this boom? You wanna take this one, or should I?
Yeah. So the best way to make money in this boom is to put everything aside. Like, let's say you got to pick up your daughter from preschool. Don't do it. Hire someone else. Your
Yeah.
time spent picking up your daughter and all the connections you'll have with your daughter that you'll look back on, you're going to regret to the max degree, because you're going to be like, why was I picking up my daughter during a boom? You should be, one, listing. You should be, two, listening to every single market talk there is to be had on surging sparks, because there's not enough nuance you can get during a boom. And three, sign up for the Pokenomics Patreon, because I'm sure there's crazy stuff. I mean, it worked last boom. You just, every single thing you did during last boom, do it now, but 10 times is Horde, and you'll get 20 times the result. It's just really simple math. So that's
You know
kind of
what's
my thoughts on the boom.
okay? Here's how you know I'm dusted, because like I got these English Mews now, and then they're in a 10, but it's a boom. So now I'm greedy. Now I kind of want to hold them
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, dude, I was gonna make 35. Bro, those 10s were like 35. They're 150. How do I not sell? But also, how do I sell? It's going up. And
Yep.
now it's the greed fear cycle all over again. Like, so
And
I think,
just
yeah.
2 weeks ago, I auctioned a couple and they went for 90.
Mhm.
Now you're the market savant, and I'm the guy selling too early.
Correct.
I'm
Yeah, it's
not
dumb.
surging my spark, dude.
Mm-mm.
I'm just
No,
I'm acting like it's not a boom.
no, but okay, let's be serious for 30 seconds or 25 seconds.
Okay.
Basic, you just sell. That's how you print in a boom. You just sell, dude. Sell anything. Literally do anything. Be a warm body. Like have one brain cell. Just sell into the market.
And if you're having trouble with your brain cell count, like let's say it's above 1, there's perfectly good brick walls within the all of our proximities. So what I've been doing every day is I'm going and waking up, I'm skipping my stretches, I'm skipping brushing my teeth, I'm skipping meditation, and I'm finding the nearest hardest surface and I'm hitting my head repeatedly against it. And
Hmm.
then after that,
It's
English
easy.
modern is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Agreed.
Serious.
Yeah.
We're not joking around.
No, it's not a joke.
This is not a joke.
Mm-hmm.
English Bubble Mew is the most beautiful card I've ever seen. With like, and everyone else here can do this too, I promise. It's an easy process.
Yeah. No, I think a good brick wall is a very important part to navigating this market
Mm-hmm.
because you're thinking way too much at this point, basic trainer. The very essence of your question is a trigger
Mm-hmm.
because the fact that you're even here asking a question means you're not listening, means you're losing money right now.
Yep. 10 times the amount of money that you'd normally be losing asking a question. Just think
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, you're dusted. Um, so yeah.
But yeah, keep holding. I mean, we're not even here to answer questions. All your questions will be answered after you lower your IQ count and have a major concussion. Because at that point, everything will be clear. Do I hold? Hit your head against a wall, and it'll be answered. Do I sell? Hit your head against a wall. If the card is more beautiful after you hit your head against the wall, then you should maybe hold. If it's still the same, just sell it. Simple as that.
Yeah, Jackson with a good comment. Every 8 hours you spend at work is 8 hours not sourcing and selling modern English for 300 gross profit. I agree. We got another good comment here by Basic Trainer. It says, thoughts on hobbyists that know artists' names. Now, normally we would expand on this, but it's a boom and we don't have no type of time for no type of collector, nothing.
Mm.
So please, mods.
No, like me pointing out the artist names behind me earlier, y'all got a clear glance into someone who's absolutely just hemorrhaging money in this market.
Ooh,
Hemorrhaging.
Kyle Baker says, can we talk about bald men? Yes. If it wasn't for one specific bald man, my PayPal would have zero balance. So for that, he's gonna win Great Man of the Week. CNG important. Let's give it up.
Just give it
Do
up.
the math. Do the math, bro.
Every
Real talk,
one
bro.
give it up is like 10 now. So
Every
10
time,
gives it ups.
every time you don't do the math in a boom, you're losing 100 times harder. Calculator prices need to literally skyrocket at this point, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna. Anyway, let's move on. Do we have any topics or because I'm got a little triggered here, Jay Smith. I got a little choked up. Oh, Bosa's
I
hot.
mean, we have some topics.
Hmm.
What up, nostalgianomics? We're hating on modern. I think it's less of hating on modern and just giving really good tips on the market. Like you can watch Pokey Flips all you want. You can watch, all these great channels that give you the hard hitting answers to the hard thought out questions. But even watching those channels, you're wasting time. You're not listing. You're not just freaking out over the new set, and you're not buying ETBs. There's what are we doing, folks? I don't know what we're doing at this point. Just buy the ETBs.
Mm-hmm. Just look at my
That's it.
background, bro. Just follow. Just do as I do.
Mm-hmm.
I promise. Um, let's see. Quilly says, "Uh-oh, Ernie greedy on Mew promos. This is the top." Yeah, yes. Actually, here's the thing.
Great.
Hear me out, chat. Just walk with me for 2 seconds. Let me just walk with you along my dust. Charizard is $1,000. 145 is cheap relative to the dust potential. You see where I'm going? It was a $3 card half a year ago. Now it's 150. Its potential is totally uncapped. It's beyond, it's 50x already.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying is I'm feeling a little greedy. I'm feeling a little greedy these days, and I might just throw them all in a box and just forget about it. A time machine, let's call it.
I'm upset they're not displayed behind you at this point.
Dude, that's
Why
what
are
I'm
there
saying.
not
Like,
6 Mew UPC altarts in a 10 behind you? That's credibility, dude. We don't even need a credibility mention at the beginning of our videos if you
bro,
got those bad boys behind you.
Bubble Mew is 600. You think people are gonna do the math and be like, oh well, actually, those are, they don't care. It's a Mew. It's 150. It's too cheap. I'm holding for value.
Mm-hmm. And earlier you said Charizard's 1,000. It's 600. But me even saying that, I just lost $100
Yeah, that's
bills
gross. The
out the
fact that you
drain.
even price checked me on the Charizard during a boom means that you just like a terrible, terrible, terrible businessman.
It's $1,000. What are we
It's
talking about?
bro, it's going up. It's soaring to the skies. All right. All right, I feel a little bit better now. You want to get into therapy hour? Um,
Mm,
mm,
It depends. Are we going to be talking about Surging Sparks ETBs from the
Yeah,
Pokemon
of course.
Center?
That's all. Yeah, that's the whole pod.
Okay, we can do some therapy.
Mhm.
What do you got on your mind, dude? What can my therapist brain help you with at this moment?
I'm just trying to figure out how somebody could do everything wrong at every single decision point.
Mm,
Let me tell you guys my story. Okay. I thought I was smart, guys. I thought, oh, older is better. It's harder to find. It's
mm-hmm,
it's it has whitening. I'm a great man. But come to find out, older cards are just not it. And I was just wrong, Jake Smith. At
mm-hmm,
every single point in the labyrinth, I made the way that leads to the Minotaur. I was
mm,
wrong every time. And now here we are I'm trying to like brainwash myself and lobotomize myself and brick my head enough to get why people like Honch Crow Full Art
mm.
or the ant that are eating each other. I I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling to like the masks. Have you seen the masks?
Oh, the little like the Ogerpon things
That shit
with the
ain't me.
jewels. You don't
Anyway,
like?
I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to understand.
Okay.
And but I don't care. At the same time, I'm not trying to understand. I'm trying to flip. If you like it, I love it. That's the motto for 2025. If you like it, I love it. Trademark.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm really happy that you're being down to earth and being really honest and everything, and just losing just boatloads of money during this therapy session. Um, you know, I think remember we were talking about hell. We're in hell. I think that was that the bottom signal.
Which
Like
one?
when we were talking about that we're actually in hell. Um,
Yeah, when we said we were in hell, it was the bottom, dude. And y'all thought we were two clowns, just two little clowns out here doing a show. I
mm-hmm.
promise, we are so locked in with the market chat. We are like firewire speed locked in.
Hyper engaged.
Um,
I mean, I wanted to make a statement, and everyone was shitting on me. Oh, we're in hell. Oh, this guy's complaining. We're in heaven now. I just bought a
mm,
Chari for 150, and it's $1,000 card. Sure, I'm gonna grade it. It's gonna sell for 600, but it's $1,000 card. We don't even
it's a
have to.
band.
You don't even have to think. You don't have to think anymore. Isn't that heaven? Like if you have no worries and you don't have to think, and all you do is you go buy the most populous cards, the easiest to source cards, and for some reason they're 300% margins, and you haven't even spent one little iota of brain space. Isn't that heaven? That's where we all want to be.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't want to like pat our own backs, whatever. We're them boys. It's okay. Catch up. Anywho, let's address this chat because there's some really good points here.
Okay.
All right. But real quick, before we get into this, um, because I did everything wrong in the past, it's making me rethink who I was in the past. For example, I used to not scam dudes.
Mm,
That didn't
okay.
work. So if I
Nope.
was wrong about alt tarts, maybe I was wrong about not being a scammer. My fault. Because clearly I'm a big dummy for having morals in the space. Respectfully to our guest who's coming on soon. Okay, that's first of all. Second of all, let's get to this question right here because Mr. Walrus, you should be a therapist. This is a pure soul read. Mr. Walrus is saying, why do you have to like it? You can tell Ernie never had to eat everything from his plate as a kid. Bro, great comment. That one hurt the soul. 100%, dude. I'm a spoiled brat. If I don't like it, I'm like, moink. I want pizza. Moink. I want Sprite with the ice. Moink. 100%. I need to work on my discipline. I need to man up and I need to eat what's on the plate and then just for fuel and just shut it down and hit push-ups and then beat my wife.
Oh, leaving one piece of broccoli on your plate right now is like leaving 10. You're starving to death. It's just a wild time, dude. Everything's booming. Plates are full.
Bro, look, I'm all in. Look, guys, I don't have no ego. I experienced ego death today while I was watching Pokey Flips.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Smith and I made the grave mistake of giving Pokey Flips a second chance. I will say this, OSP, you're looking right. Great man, great man.
Beautiful.
OSP, nothing but positive vibes. Now back to Pokey Flips. I experienced complete ego death, Jake Smith. My thoughts became ETB talk, and I was
Mm-hmm.
no longer there. I was on a full ayahuasca trip in a jungle somewhere, and I came to the stern conclusion, okay, that modern is here. This is it. This is where we're at. It's modern. It's a brand new game. I have absolutely no ego. Yeah, I was a modern. Sorry, I was a vintage Grail finder. Sure, Ernie, you find grails. Cool. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's like I was a baseball player, but now I'm playing basketball. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter who I used to be. It's about what's going in at this very moment, chat.
That's good, dude. Because I don't know if anyone in the chat has ever experienced ego death, but when you eat a certain thing and maybe watch a certain channel, you can come outside of your body and completely psychoanalyze yourself, your surroundings, and the market as a surging sparks ETB. When you're going through that, it's really important to lose all understanding of who you are, what you think the market is, and who the people are around you. If you just think like an ETB, everything will be solved. I promise.
Bro, I
It's
promise
a
my
incredible
pasta burned
experience.
for sure. Promise. Oh, sorry to cut you off. What's going on? What else we got on the docket, dude? Let's go. We gotta shut this thing down soon.
Ray said maybe we should eat the plate as well. I mean, folks, everybody understands, I think. Everybody understands what we're talking about. Zardlurking's asking us if we can ever do a tier list of the most dusted people in the hobby.
Sure, you want to do like a quick one?
Yeah, sure. Can I
All
be
right.
number one?
Most dusted people in the hobby objectively. Okay, let's just do top five. We'll just do top five. Tier list is too much. Or top three. Top three
Okay.
most dusted people in the hobby. You go.
Um, I don't know, dude. After experiencing ego death earlier, like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all my answers have changed up because like I'm like re-understanding what dusted can mean. And like I'm having a hard time understanding it fully now because like dusted could be like, oh, a pop
You're overthinking it.
10,000 card is my
You're
favorite card, or is it someone who's just completely has so much money they're removed from everything and they're just buying cases of modern? I don't even know how to answer the question anymore, dude. I'm still trying to pull myself back together and realize I'm Jake Smith and I'm not a Surging Sparks ETB. Do you have a top three that comes to mind?
Well, see, normally my answer would be different, but now that I'm reborn as a modern enthusiast, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say Jodo Jake is the opposite of most dusted. You see how the scales
Mm-hmm.
changed? So,
Yeah, yeah.
so from the scale of Jodo Jake being not dusted, who's the most dusted? It has to be like you, me, and Retro, bro. Realistically, like we have to be the most dusted. We collect vintage.
Yeah.
We're
We think
dusted.
prisms are cool.
Yeah, we're dusted, bro.
Oh,
We losing every Prism DBC card you collect in a boom is 10x more of a bag.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's just math.
Anything vintage, like niche, that isn't like you can't read. Like if you can't read the card, it's just a 10x loss. It's just that bad. Oh, looks like we got our guest coming in. Ooh, uh-oh. Basic's coming for your throat. Elottie is weighing down all of your cost opportunity. Oof.
You want to introduce our guest, dude?
Yep.
He's your friend, not
This
mine.
guest is my BFFL, or what do you call it? A biffle?
This is Jake Smith's Javi Biffle, and I'm
Yep.
hot, but I actually
Yeah.
like him. He's pretty cool. Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Yeah, I'm in Texas, get at me, Mr. Low Ball on Your Poncho, Caas Collectibles. Everybody give it there.
Yo.
We
Great
finally
man.
have a great man on the
Put your phone
channel.
on landscape.
How do I do
Boomer.
that? Sideways?
I promise. What's up, dude? What
There
you
Oh,
up
we
to,
there we
man?
go.
Yo, what's up, dudes?
Good to
Yeah,
have you on, bro.
What you
yo, it's
doing?
good. Do you know what it is, dude? I was meeting some locals, lowballing, dude, getting some modern English,
Nice.
the regular.
Good to hear. Good to hear you can read the cards you're buying.
Yeah, I don't. Japanese is dust now, bro. I don't know whoever's touching that. Honestly,
Yeah. They're just hoping for. They're just spending too much time hoping and not enough time booming.
what have you guys been talking about so far?
Just surging hard.
Yeah. We've had some surging conversations. Been talking about the boom, how you just waste all your time if you're not listing, but it's like 10x the time.
It's true. It's true. We're gonna boom.
So how you handling this boom, Cass? Just back to your old ways, just robbing all
Yeah,
ladies' purses and shit.
yeah, dude. I mean, if anything, honestly, I'm just doing as normal, except just thinking less, right? I'm not trying to
Mhm.
source it. I'm not going out of my way to like browse Merc. I'm not trying to. I'm at the point now where I'm just buying off a TCG player even and just subbing it and hidden tents and you're never getting punished right now in English.
Cass, let me stop you
Nines.
right there. Cass, this is your
What?
first live stream, so let me stop you right there. You do not want to spill play to this chat.
Oh,
Do
bro.
not spill a single play. These are hyenas in the chat, dude. All right, we got homies in here. I'm not gonna say any names that will steal your play. So when you're answering a question, just
Bro,
lie,
are
just
these
cap.
plays though? Are these plays? How Dan's been preaching this shit for all these guys. I mean, all these pillars.
We're really sorry. He said the Dan word, and we just cannot have that. I don't know what he was thinking, chat. We apologize. Yeah, give him a timeout and then bring him back. All right, here we go.
All right, we're back. We're back. I apologize.
No, dude, that was heinous. I
I
mean,
won't say
Jesus.
Dan. I won't say Dan.
All right.
Other pillars in the hobby. I mean, they say the same thing. They're just doing the same thing, man. They scream it in our ear all the time. I tried not to listen for years. They shove it down my throat. And I'm just like, nah. I'm gonna spit that up, and I'm gonna go source on Merc. Get me a nice old back Japanese. It's gonna 9. I'm gonna probably break even on it, but it felt good, I guess. But
So, Kat, you're one of the few hobbyists that actually has a girlfriend. What's that like, and how does it affect the hobby?
Yeah, pros and cons.
I mean, the pros are all in my favor. The cons for her is that I, you know, have to go to shows every other weekend, hopefully. And I make her tag along because if she likes her life, she's gonna, I'm just,
Bro,
if she wants the bills
answer.
paid, no, she's gonna sit at the table nicely, and I'm gonna go walk around and source. No, but no, it's nice. She's very supportive, honestly. I've been doing this like since we got together, but I went full time doing this like cards this year with her, and she's really been like a huge, anchor. Like not, but realistically, she really is. She does a lot for me. She goes to all the shows, and she's learning even. She wants to, kind of feel included.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude, it's pretty impressive what you've done in a year. Like you're like damn near a pillar almost.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot behind the scenes. I've been grinding. Honestly, I was just not tapped in. I was kind of just a lurker. I've always been a lurker, just watching behind the scenes and all that. Even I just started coming around voice and actual the communities these past few months, realistically. But I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a fun year. It's been a fun year going full time. I enjoy it. And didn't think we were going to hit a boom like this, so it's even better. I was actually in the hobby this time and not coming into it the boom like everybody did in 2021, 2020. So it's been nice. It's been fun. I enjoy it.
Yep. Yeah, no, you even I mean, I've been learning a lot from you. Apparently, I even now when I'm trying to source locally, I'll actually drive to the person selling. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you're the one offering money, they'll just drive to you.
Yep,
And I'm really happy I learned that from you.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Austin, but not really. I'm 30 minutes north, bro. If I had to travel every time somebody, I'm not dealing with that traffic, bro. I wave money in front of their face. Maybe I'll throw them an extra 10 for gas, and they can come meet me.
An extra 10 for a 3-hour drive sounds so right.
80.5% instead of 80%.
Yeah.
That's a
So,
snap.
Cass, I understand your favorite artist is Katy Perry. Why is that?
I don't know who leaked that information to you.
I have my sources, but I understand that you sing Katy Perry in the shower. Is this correct? Open up because the people want to get to know you.
Yeah. She really gets me going. She starts my day. Fireworks is kind of iconic. And when I'm sitting there sourcing and when I'm sitting there pricing out slabs, all that before a show, I'm just blasting Katy Perry. She really does make, this hell of a hobby a little bit easier.
Okay, yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah. Cool, man. How was your deal? Didn't you do a deal today?
Yeah, I just picked up these here. I'm fidgeting with them. I fidget a lot.
Let me see, bro. Why you don't show the peeps, bro? What you got over there?
Local collection. I know this guy. I've never actually met him in person.
Don't spill the place, bro. Just show the slabs and smile, bro.
A little full art English. It's all English pretty much. This is the cheap stuff. Listen.
How much is that? How much is that?
This is $75, I think is what we comped it at. Pretty cheap. I'll put that to the side.
I mean, that's still 75 is still a lot though.
This is just raw price. 9 English. Dark,
yeah.
Not dark, a little bit more better.
That's cool. Jake Smith loves those little sussy ass cards. Oh, okay. There we go.
Raw price.
This
is a banger.
Oh yeah.
Bing bong. I always thought that one was undervalued relative to the other
it
ones.
is. It's like 360 right now, but there's comps like at 440. Of course, you know me, I'm gonna low comp. I saw 360. I said that's what the comp is, bro. Those 440s and those 400s. Nah, bro, those aren't real.
Yeah, it's going up.
Those didn't happen.
T-Tar, the art rare.
Hopefully everybody's taking notes on all these cards because they're gonna be up 20% in a week.
Yeah, it's English. Look, it's English.
I'm seeing a pattern here. Not a single stroke of another language. Nothing.
Ooh.
10s too. Here's the big one everybody loves.
Here we go. What is it?
Oh baby. That's $1,000 card, baby.
$1,000 in your hand.
This is a $1,000 card right now.
No.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was.
Okay, so
it's just modern English, literally. But I mean, there really is nothing more liquid on the market. You can
actually. This is a great question. Sorry to interrupt, but Jackson says his brain is still on. He's still touching his cards. I have to ask you, why do you still have cards in your possession?
Yeah. I live this fairy tale that me doing good on eBay and growing my platform is going to get me somewhere.
We are really, really very sorry, guys. And with that, our sponsor plug, CNG Emporium, roasting us in the chats. Folks, don't touch your cards. Send them to a bald man. Life is beautiful. Do the math. All right, we'll bring him back.
Oh, hello, am I back?
Yeah, you're good. Sorry about
We're
that.
live.
You just
listen, dude. I have this fairy tale that I'm gonna, eBay's gonna be like, "Wow, you're doing so good on here. Can you give me some kind of special deal or something?"
Bro,
but no, in all seriousness,
you just like
James
them. You look at
James
them
touches all my high. James touches all my high end now. Honestly, it's starting to go to him.
Wait,
to the point even where like stuff that I would take to shows, I'm tired of fighting with other streamers and being like, yeah, bro, I'll give you 90% right now. And I'm like, well, if I send this to James, I'm going to get 95%.
Exactly.
And he's going to sell it for an all-time high. So it's like,
That's why he's a great man.
A little
Great
no-brainer.
man. Oh, Kat, you have a YouTube channel. Let me go find that so we can link it.
Yes, it's a boom. I'm listening to every advice that everybody says. I heard from Radar, if you're not taking advantage of making content creation right now, he basically called you a stupid fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're not, but no, in all seriousness, I mean, it's a boom. I mean, I'm trying to, grow a YouTube maybe do a few TikTok shorts. I'm really big on Instagram, which honestly has led to a lot of like advantages realistically. So I'm just trying to be the bubble store. I'm just trying to get a front table at Collecticon with my name on it.
No, it's a good
Yeah,
good little fairy tale to chase after, bro.
that's
I
a
admire
nice
it.
little pipe dream there, bro. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm
that.
still, even though I've been around, I still have a lot of these. I'm like a little cute virgin in the hobby.
Mhm.
I
Perfect.
still have big dreams.
So, Kat, I understand you don't own a signed card or an Elottie. So that's embarrassing.
Is that
Your
true?
retort?
I have a couple. I have a signed card. It might not be real.
That's embarrassing for
It's a
you that
nine
you don't.
cert, but
You
the
have a
Elotti's.
sig? Or you have a
Yeah, I have
sig?
the Lugia one.
Oh, the non-hollow. That's embarrassing for
Oh,
you.
but it's a sketch. It's a sketch though. What? An Lugia sketch?
Wow.
Arita?
I think it's better than that stupid Charizard sketch that everybody gets every time.
It is a good
Nobody wants
point.
it though. Nobody wants it, so maybe not.
Well, I can't find your YouTube channel, Rip, but guys, just YouTube Cast Collectibles. You'll find it. It's pretty boring. Honestly, it's not worth it, but
Yeah,
give
there's
it a
literally
chance.
there's one video on there, but it's literally just me flexing my giant PSA return. Ernie's a little threatened by it, but
Mhm.
All right, let's go back to the boom because I have some thoughts about the boom. Um, what are you holding anything? Like, is there a single thing you think is a hold right now? Like maybe some set that's underperforming or some alt art that's too cheap or something like what's too cheap in the alt art space?
And can you answer this question seriously and then bash your head against a wall multiple times, then answer again?
Hmm.
We'll see which one the chat thinks is more right.
now you answer first, Jake. I want to hear.
I mean, I just think, all these Venusaurs and Blastoises and Charizards and 151.
John.
I was selling for $80 in a tin, and now they're all on auction for 250 to 300. Who knows when that's going to stop? So,
Yeah,
um,
true.
I'm having to change up my entire thought process by not thinking at all. So I think most modern Charizards will probably be a hold. Whether or not you can outperform the market of just picking up more of them and selling them consistently at a rising market, who knows which one's a better play. I haven't hurt my head today yet, so it's hard to answer. What do you think?
Yeah, anytime I try to hold something and think it's going to go up, I've learned that I'm overthinking. For a little while there, I built like a master tag team Japanese set because I'm like, oh, these are really fairly priced, a little bit cheaper than English. Well, the few months it took me to build that, they just kept going down. They crashed. I mean, they're probably like a third of the price of English. So I said, okay, fuck this. I'm selling this. I'm taking my losses. I am not PCing anything that's expensive. I might PC a few things I like, but for me to like it, it has to be under $100, honestly, at this point. So there's
Like
nothing
your
really in my
outfit?
PC. Yeah, like my girlfriend got this from Goodwill
Yeah,
for me. What the fuck?
bro. Cass, let me ask you a question. All this cope about not having an Elottie and this 20-minute explanation, where are you gonna get an Elottie, dude? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Stop
when's
it.
your buy-in price?
What are you
Bro,
buying the Elottie at right
honestly,
5K
now?
or
I don't
10K?
know. No, I think they're like 2,700 fair, 90%.
Mm,
That's the most
the
I'll pay.
man wants 80%, 70%
That's
in a boom.
90. That's a 3K card at most. At most.
We're really sorry. All right, so guys, any Elottie slander is immediate ejection. Cass, one more chance, 3 strikes, you're out, dude. I promise. I love you though. All right, let's keep going. Next, what else do we got, bro? What else do we got? You got anything, Jake Smith? I'm getting ready to just
I don't know, dude. I'm having a hard time because all I know is Japanese cards. Really, it's not really hard to figure out the English market, so it's pretty easy learning curve. You just buy the most popular card and you grade it, and you send it to Z. Um, but right now, it seems like a lot of Japanese cards are just slept on. So it becomes a
Yeah.
question where it's like, do you want to do? Because like last boom, I was brand new, and I was like, oh, the Lugia in English just sold for 60 bands. Maybe the Japanese Lugia is a pickup. And I didn't buy, but yeah, I went up 3 or 4x. So it's like you can almost play, it's like a crypto boom in a way where Japanese is like altcoins and English is like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Basically, all the way it happens every time is like the bluest of blue chips go up crazy, then they get dumped, and all that money goes into other stuff to catch it up, almost like reevaluate, reprice it,
Mm.
and all that goes up. So it's like if you want to take advantage of the boom, maybe you're mainly selling English, but maybe there's some Japanese cards of the exact same cards. Even like if you wanted to just play team up game and buy and flip Magikarp, Wailord, and Gengar and Mimikyu alts, and maybe you're playing that game. Maybe put some of that money into the Japanese ones for when those get too crazy. But I don't know. It's hard to see where a boom is going. So it's
I got
really
a
just a
kind of
lot of
a
risk.
I kind of got a hot, I don't know if it's a hot take or whatever, but basically, like, okay, we like to think that all the new people coming in are dummies, right? Like, we're like, oh, all the dummies, right? But realistically, why are they dummies? I mean, Surging Sparks is a great set, and then we're gonna get the Team Rocket set. Like, why is it illogical for people to want to invest in what they think is gonna be the next? I can't believe I'm even saying this, but
Wait,
Evolving Skies.
did you just call Surging Sparks a great set? Are you back? Yeah,
Yeah,
it timed
yeah.
himself.
Kick yourself. Hey, can you go ahead and kick yourself real quick?
Oh, that's crazy. This guy's thinking too hard.
Yeah, yeah. You just gotta just. I mean, the fact it has a Pikachu, it's probably one of the greatest sets of all time, right? That's what we're supposed to say.
I mean, it's a pretty good set. I can't deny it. It's even a better set for my pockets. So
Mm-hmm. It's a
Look,
good
all I'm
pocket
saying
set.
is this: the dummies, the so-called dummies, are they dummies? Because the next Moonbreon comes out, what's gonna happen? Everybody's gonna want it. Like, if there's 100,000 grandmas that are just pulling up to the hobby right now, they're not wrong. It's a great time. Why not? Like, I'm starting to think everybody just likes this shit, and you don't even need skill anymore. It's just buy it because everyone likes it.
Well, there's so many people that like it too that it's like you're being dumb if you're not being dumb. It's like a catch 22 in a way, where it's like if you're not buying what everyone is liking, then you're dumb. And it's like you could be calling them dumb, but you collecting a mid-era Mew and thinking it's gonna skyrocket, not buying the brand new Pikachu, you're the dummy. So, um, can I do a wild
good point.
speculation right now? I'm gonna go ahead and say that this new Surging Sparks Pikachu is the next Umbreon. My fort.
That's it, bro.
I think it's too ambitious. I think when I was talking, I think it's comparable to like the Giratina. I think it hovers $1,000. I think it hovers like 350 raw. It's a hard grade.
So my theory is I'm still seeing so much hate for it online,
It's
and
true.
at the same time, there's so much buying power behind it that the haters are overlooking. And it's the same thing that happened with Moonbreon. Like this is probably one of the most hated on but most loved cards of all time, and I feel like I haven't seen any other cards take on that same amount of loud hate as well as just stupid liquidity buying power. Then like
Yeah.
this is the only one I've seen. It's like, yeah, the Giratina stood out to me because it's not technically in the top 10 Pokemon as far as liquidity that I've had or pricing. Um, but I mean, this is Pikachu we're talking about. Like it's technically more popular than Umbreon, and it's the first modern alt art of this Pikachu. It just the liquidity and sell through rate is insane, and there's still people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till 250 or 300," just like
Yeah.
they were with Umbreon. Oh, it's at 700. I'll wait till it's 200 again, and it just never happens.
Yeah.
So
I mean, everybody's so vocal about the card. Again, like I was mentioning, I see people posting on the Facebook, some of the Facebook groups, and within an hour, there's 100 comments of people just going back and forth and arguing why it's going to be more, why it's going to be less, why it's comparable to this or that, or even locally, people are posting in the group. Some guy posted today a paragraph of him pulling the card and why he thinks it's the greatest Pikachu ever and all that. And it's just like, I mean,
like
yeah,
100 comments of
yeah,
like
people
half
just
of
love
people
it.
saying no, it sucks
Yeah.
at this
It
price, and other
sucks.
people like, oh, I'm buying it before it goes to 1,000. It's like, who's more right? The people that are taking the risk and buying now and nonstop buying, or the people that are just holding off and not buying the most popular card in a year? I don't know.
But you
To
guys
me,
don't think that,
I'm thinking that the dummies are the people not buying right now.
but you don't think the next Moonbreon is the next Moonbreon? Like,
I mean, I'm just more talking like obviously the next Moonbreon, the evolution
Yeah.
set that's coming out that has a moon in it and it's a Umbreon. Yeah, that's gonna be Moonbreon 2.0. That one's obviously gonna be stupid expensive and talked about.
I
It's
don't
already
think,
being talked about the art being like bad or super good. So
I mean, bro, it's a Pikachu full art SAR, right? Even if the art was bad, whatever, it doesn't matter what my opinion or your opinion is, right? People are gonna want this card for their set, and people that like full arts and can only maybe afford to collect 5 of them are gonna want the Pikachu. Forget about what it looks like, okay? People hate Gold Star Pikachu. People love it. It doesn't matter. It's a Gold Star Pikachu, and that's what you got, and that's what it is. So for somebody to buy that card for $500 when it first came to market, it's not that bad. Like I wouldn't do it. I would try to grade one myself. I would give it time. Maybe try, if you really wanted to, try to get it for a better price. Let the market stabilize. Wait for the EV set, etc. But whatever, bro. Like, people want the card. They're paying maybe $150 extra just to own it now and flex now. Like, it makes sense to me. I don't know. I guess I don't really get, like, I don't think it's the next Moonbreon, but I do think it's gonna be a card that everyone's gonna want. Like the Volcano Charizard, bro. Everyone wants the popular Pokemon in the style of art that they like. So it's like, brain off, smash your head on a wall.
What is
When the next
Volcano
Moonbreon
Charizard?
comes out, what?
What is Volcano? Oh, it's the 150. I've never heard anybody call it Volcano
Volcano
Charizard.
Sword, bro. It's
Bro,
cool.
that's
It's not the best
crazy,
Charizard.
bro.
It
Are you trying
doesn't
to be cool
matter,
right now?
bro. That Charizard could have been the Charizard asleep at a pool hall, and it would have mooned. It doesn't matter. It's a full
Yeah.
art SAR, or SIR. My for English, no trigger. So yeah, I don't know. The next Moonbreon is another no-brainer. Like, if you buy it when it first comes out, you're fine. It's just the hype cycle. I don't know. Not trying to like over rationalize, but I just think it's a Pikachu, and people like collecting SIRs. It's that simple. I don't know. Okay,
it's a
let's
great
see.
looking card too. I love it. I love
All
that
right.
card.
Yeah, it's dope. I like it. Felipe says, remain focused on Japanese cards. Am I dusted, and should I learn how to read English and jump? I mean, yeah, you've been listening. You know what the answer is, bro. Japanese ain't it right now, but maybe it's a good time to collect. I actually, LOL, think it's a really good time to collect some Japanese nines. I've been saying that for a while. Like, Rock Pokemon is living right now. Like, dudes that just love to have every card in a mint condition, they're completing sets and they're having a great time. So,
yeah, like Shining Gyarados being, beneath English when it's actually less population, and I don't know, that card's impossible to find. A great buying opportunity for
what
a lot of
else?
Japanese.
Yeah, Felipe says Pikachu, and he's wearing a hat. Wait, next Eevee set, it's gonna make surging an appetizer. Next Moonbreon incoming. Yeah, I don't know. I'm way more bullish on the next Moonbreon because I think, like, okay, let's get into wild speculation. Obviously, guys, I'm dusted and I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, but walk with me. We had a boom. Okay, we had Logan Paul. We had the scam boxes. The market was going crazy. The market started crashing. Remember, we were there. You guys were there. You remember. Pokemon, as a company, it wasn't ready for the boom from the perspective of the art direction. What I mean is, these sets are locked in ahead of time. So when the boom hit, they couldn't really give us what we wanted to the T. So we got Brilliant Stars, excuse me. We got Brilliant Stars. What else did we get after that? We got like reasonable sets. But what I'm saying is, these sets now are tailored to exactly what the market wants. Because Pokemon had a couple years to say, okay, now we ran through the queue and now we can start implementing new art with the style that people love. We're getting a lot of good art. Like Gyarados, the Magikarp, like there's awesome full arts now. They weren't awesome. Urshifu VMAX is a beautiful card, guys, but it's not Giratina. It's not like S tier, like out of here. So my hot take, my wild speculation is that Pokemon needed a couple of years to really give us the crack that we needed. And this new Moonbryon is literally the blue meth that Walter White was cooking. And I think the Charizard set that's coming next with the rockets, we're going up because it's tailored. It's made for what the people like in a way that the previous sets could not be because they didn't know. You know?
Yeah, just constantly evolving too, and like they're always watching, and people saying, "Oh, like all this time, oh, it'd be great to have a Dark Charizard Altart. It'd be great to have all this vintage stuff that everyone loves and buys relentless be transferred into a modern set." And it's like it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more people talk about what they want, the more Pokemon knows what they need to sell. I'm sure this, we needed a Pikachu Altart ever since, I mean, I can't even think of another Pikachu Altart that's ever been released other than the Japanese, what is CP5 or CP6, where it's got the Jolteon and a Electivire in it. Like, we haven't had any secret rare Pikachu Altarts. And then all of a sudden we get one and everyone's like blown away that it's expensive. It's like, okay, dude, like, relax. It's a Pikachu Altart. What are we talking about?
Right. DNA says, question for Jake Smith. Ernie is only talking about one Elati. Are we in a boom? That's a good point. That's a good point because I'm not talking about complete sets, so we might not be mooning. What else, man? Is there anything else on you guys' mind? What's your plan for the next, let's say, 3 months, like, or towards the end of the year? Like, what's the plan? Are y'all like auctioning a bunch and reloading the clip and just flipping, or are you guys like looking for? I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, I'm gonna be looking for auctions for vintage because I still think there's a bunch of stuff that's gonna get kind of cooked. Are you guys like FOMOing at all for some like stuff that you think it might double again or it might go crazy? Like maybe there's like a card you wanted and you're thinking of buying it now before it goes crazy. Like, does that cross your mind or no?
A little bit. I mean, because this could be a boom, but this also could just be, again, where prices do go crazy over the next few months. And obviously they come back down, but they're going to be higher than they were like previously. So there's some Japanese things. As a collectible, even though I shouldn't be doing this, or like, at heart, there's still a few things that I think that are really like low right now. Now with English, of course, I don't think that's the case. Maybe with like WotC stuff, but I don't know. I just try not to think. I'm not trying to think.
Okay.
I don't.
So you're just flipping.
Just flipping right now. I'm just flipping. It's holiday season. I'm literally doing the biggest subs, and I'm just churning them out. Honestly, every week I'm sending something off either PSA or CGC, a little bit of Beckett plays here and there, and I'm just trying to. I mean, my whole goal is to be prepped for this holiday season, and I pretty much am spot on with where I wanted to be. We're just flipping.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. All I'm buying is English modern at this point. If I buy, Japanese vintage or anything like that, it's because it comes up randomly and it's way too cheap and the premium is there for a 10. So, I mean, I wish I had the capital to sit on a whole bunch of certain Japanese altarts and boxes and all that stuff because I think they're way too cheap with the way English is, lengthening the gap between prices. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely full brain off, hit head against brick, and keep grading Pikachu, Charizard. I am a little scared right now because PSA is so slow. We're theorizing it's GameStop, and a bunch of people that don't have PSA accounts are now sending all their hits from every new set using GameStop. So I'm a little worried about that. Like I sent off like a 70 card sub to PSA, and I'm just terrified I'm not going to get it back till February and just have all that
Right.
money hung up. But it is what it is. And I don't know what y'all's thoughts on that are. Like I'm just like I'm probably going to be sending to PSA less until I hear from people that we're not getting absolutely fucked on return times. But
Yeah, I mean, I think the margins are so big that I'm playing around with like the regular tier and the whatever, like those $40, $75 tier, even express on some things because I mean, everything's just so hot right now. Like I don't mind spending the extra little bit of money to get it back and not wait 3 months because it's what it's looking like now.
yeah. Yeah, we haven't had. When was the last time we had 3 month PSA turnaround time? Like we've been. I said it was hell, but honestly, we're living in heaven with PSA turnaround times, like bulk being a month sometimes.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. But yeah, right now it's starting to be like, kind of need to change up the business or some strategies here if PSA is taking that long. And it's like you just can't send. Like you used to be able to send the modern English or Japanese cards at bulk and like still, get it back in time to where there's margins. And now it's like I just sent off a bunch of surging sparks, like kind of lesser cards, but probably still do good in a 10, like at bulk. And it's like, I don't even know if everyone's sending what I sent at the 40, like Star Murray ARs and other stuff like that, and they're getting 150 and cooking on that. I'm probably going to be, getting mine in and they're going to be 60 to 80 bucks. I'll still be making money, but it's just not the best play right now. So we'll see how all that shakes out. But I'm definitely a little scared with PSA turnaround times right now. If we're actually stupid booming, like, I mean, Cass, you had your PSA sub held up for what, more than a year with, was it
Oh
Greater
yeah,
Gym?
yeah, with Great Gym back in the day, yeah, literally like 14 or 15 months or something.
That's
I mean, the
insane.
boom had come and gone, or like the major WotC boom had come and gone already.
Wow. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then you actually might want to get your inventory and not sell it right away. But I know you won't do that. So,
Yeah.
No,
but yeah,
I
man.
don't think we go that high. I don't think we go past 3 months is reaching, but it could happen. GameStop
Yeah.
could be way bigger than anybody thought.
I definitely have stuff that's like it's hitting 2 months and it's still in grading. So it's like, ooh, I don't know. But
Yeah, we're spoiled.
yeah. Especially people that have been here and like people hated like, oh, I just can't make margins is what I used to. But it's like at least you were getting back cards in a month for $15. That's probably just not going to be around for a while now with all these stupid sets that are coming out. Just god tier sets.
I feel personally attacked.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We're getting English Master Balls, dude. Do you think PSA's turnaround time is going to slow down? I doubt it.
Oh no.
That's going to ruin them.
TGC, my ex, I missed you.
Yeah, come on back.
TGC,
Please
I
no Omega
promise.
slabs. Come on. Just
No, we're really in a boom if other grading companies start popping up or some kind of other option. But we'll see. I mean, could get there. CDC is pretty long too. Beckett's horrible. PSA's, it's getting there.
Becca's just horrible too because it's like I send my cards. They're sending me emails like, "Hey, we're still waiting to get it," and then I'm looking on their website and they've already got it. And
Yeah.
then I get a bill for hundreds of dollars, and it's like, "Yeah, we finally received it." It's like, okay, well, what are we even doing from here? I just have to wait indefinitely for my cards to come back crooked in a slab and hope they're back black labels. And if they're 9.5s, I just have to crack them and send it to a different company and talk shit about Beckett continuously. The cycle
Bro,
repeats.
my Beckett sub that I have is so beyond dusted that if I don't black label something, it's gonna be a crippling L. Like, guys, no. Like there
In
is
this
no
in
mark.
this
No.
boom,
Listen, if I pristine 10 what I sent, I'm losing money.
Mm.
Do you understand how dusted this sub was? I just one day could had enough of looking at those cards and I just Rochambeau, I rolled Beckett and I sent it, dude. I'm not whatever as a business, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told you I sent a reverse hollow Snorlax half art. Okay. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna pay $17 to grade that. It's gonna get a 9. What's the market on that? So
There's no market. It's whatever
yeah,
the auction at ZNG gives you. Probably $5 minus 5.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
and then
probably
Down
top
only
one.
down
5.
17.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
which brings me to a new segment, CNG slander. CNG, I got a little slander for you, bro. What are we gonna do about the 5? Okay. For every time you sell one of my cards and it's under 100, you're pocketing 5. Now, you're a great man and I want to support your family, but is there something possibly we could do about the 5? Can we make it 4? Can we make it 3? Can we make it 3 if there's 100 items? Is
Dude,
there
five.
any?
Dude, five's fair, dude. Five's fair. That's how much it costs to ship.
All right. Well, folks, it's been a great show.
Yeah, you're just paying shipping, dude.
He's printing, bro. I
Dude,
just
I'm
want
just
to
trying
make
to
this a
defend
public
my.
service announcement. Tag him and ask him, is there anything any wiggle on the 5? Just message him that today. Um,
I
I
did
do have to, yeah.
I did auction something for 99 and it got hit with the 5. So,
Well, that's
are we really homies? I don't
no, I
know.
don't think so. I don't
It's yet
think
to
you
be
are. I don't
seen.
think you are. No. Well, to be fair,
Pretty
he did the math.
strict.
Calculator said $99, bro. It's the calculator, dude.
It's on me. It's on me. It was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Should have
Yeah,
showed
I still
harder.
made $50, but you know what? That extra 5 be hurting.
Yeah, dude. No. But basically, spark me hard, guys. It's a boom. It's time to get juiced. Break up with that old girlfriend of 7 years. Move back in with your mom. Save your money and triple down on the hobby because this is your chance to print. This is your chance to like make pillar moves and become Guido's warehouse. Um,
And since it's the end of the stream, can we reiterate that if you're trying to work on your relationship and you take your girl to $100 sushi dinner, that's $1,000 right
it's a
now.
$1,000 L. That's crazy.
That's some expensive fish, dude.
No.
Sure, it was
Mm-mm.
flown in, but 1,000? Are
Yeah.
relationships worth it during booms?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Here's what you do. You send your girl to Colombia, but then you take her passport and then you block her phone and turn it off.
Yeah,
I
that's a good
promise. But
strat.
you can apologize to her later when you take her to, Spain with all your hobby earnings, you know.
True.
But yeah, I do gotta go. I gotta teach the thing here soon. Cass, what do you want to leave the people with? What are you plugging? Where should they follow you? What's the
Yeah, I think
deal?
you put it down. Just my Instagram, really. It has all my stuff in it. I mean,
What are you buying right now? Like, should people hit you up with collections? Like, what are you
yeah,
really
I'm
doing?
buying heavy right now. I do pay fair.
I pay a little fair too, so it
He
means I'm
pays a
not on
little less than I
Instagram.
do. I'm
I
pretty
pay less
sure.
than all 2 of them, but I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah. So I mean, I'm always
attractive.
buying. Just don't send me
Okay, cool,
stupid
cool,
shit.
cool.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
else you want to plug, dude? Thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. It was a pleasure.
What you got, Smithers?
Just thanks everybody for showing up. Enjoy the boom. That's all I can say. Put
Hell
down
yeah.
everything that's been important to you for the past 3 years while you've been waiting for the next boom, and just boom your surging sparks, dude. Boom your sparks, surge your booms. Just get her done. Everything is money
Yeah.
right now.
My girlfriend has 2
Um,
jobs right now.
Listen, since you
Mm-hmm.
made
This
it
is
to
a
the end of the pod, everybody, 2 things. If I'm selling something and you send me a picture of you in a wizard outfit, I'm gonna take 10% off whatever I'm asking. And if you use code ELOTTI420, it's 15%. All right,
Mm.
everybody, sounds good. Have a great, beautiful afternoon. We're just kidding about the wife. Go have fun with your wife, with your girl, companionship. But for now, we gotta shoot her down.
Shut
Peace
her
out.
down.
shit.
Peace.